Welcome back to EDU-Tutor. Today we're going to be looking at the importance of business location and how it will affect a business, which is a part of the production topic in your Principles of Business CXC syllabus. Now, location is very important to the operation of a business and will impact its success or failure. It is important that when you're starting up a business, you think of a suitable location that is going to reduce the operational costs and increase the volume of sales that you will get. So, business owners must therefore consider the following factors when choosing a location. Those include geographical factors, the proximity to customers, the proximity to raw materials, the availability to suitable labor supply, if there's adequate infrastructure and the government regulations that surround that area or that location. Let us discuss each factor in detail. So, firstly, you need to consider the geographical factors. So, does the climate, the geology, or the terrain affect your business? And how does it affect your business? Do you need a rainy weather or do you need mostly sunshine? Do you need a um, mountainous area or do you need a flat area? Right? Is it cool climate for coffee in Jamaica? Do you need to be around the sea for fishing and tourism in Antigua and St. Lucia? So you need to consider those things. You also need to consider the proximity to customers. So is it that type of business that needs to be located close to the town area to give access to customers, right? Is it important? It is important, sorry, that business owners give customers easy access to goods and services. Shopping plazas in very central locations are very popular locations for businesses. Many companies now opt for selling online and therefore do not need to be centrally located. So you have to consider how you're going to be running your business to decide whether or not it needs to be located close to your customer. You also need to consider the proximity to raw materials. So it is more cost effective for a business that uses raw materials that are heavy and are bulky to locate close to the source of the raw material because then you wouldn't have to pay too much for delivering the raw material to your business. For example, bauxite processing plants are located close to mining areas and sugar factories are located close to sugar fields. You also have to consider the availability to suitable labor supply. So your business needs to be located where there's adequate number of workers who possess the skills that you need to produce your goods and services. You also have to consider the health facilities as well. You have to have adequate infrastructure. So you need to locate where there is water, lighting, and communication facilities. And finally, government regulations. What regulations are going to affect your business? All right. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new.